Hello everyone, how are you? Welcome back to another video. Welcome back to another video. All right, I am doing my last paycheck for the month of May. And May has been one busy month. But yeah, let's get into this last paycheck because this one used to cover, look at that. I was outside turning on my sprinklers. Anyway, let's get into this video. All right, let me move you guys in so you can see. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. If you enjoy this type of content on here, I do my budget. I try to do my check-in for the month of May. I haven't really checked in because there's nothing to check in on. Every paycheck was either spent on travel. Next one was spent on paying bills, nothing left over. This one is almost in the same situation. I have picked up a second job because I want to build my savings and pay off debt. So I did pick up a second job for those purposes. All right, so let me get into this budget. Last paycheck of May, I got to get some bills paid. I got to cover a few things going into June because June will be here on Sunday. And I don't get paid until like the second week of June. So I got to cover a few bills there as well. All right, let's go. For my W-2 income, this is what we'll post on my account. I typically get paid on payday is Friday. I typically receive my check 2 days early. Next week, I will receive my first paycheck from my second job. I am just estimating what that will be. I don't know, but we are going to include that because I am going to use those funds. And let's go. All right, so first and foremost, I was looking at what I was going to put, because I do this, I try to do it before I come on here. But I was looking, and I typically try to do savings first, but I don't know. When I was adding this up, I just don't know. And savings is my priority, but I also got to cover those bills. All right, so let's get into this. If I have to do my bills first, I do split my mortgage into when I put aside for it, because I am putting aside money for June, and June will be here on Sunday. I still need to add $600 to that because I paid I put aside $1,100 last paycheck. So there's the $600 for that. My water bill is due. That is $90. And I'm just rounding it off. It's not an even 90, but that's what I typically pay on, either 90 or 100. I have, I'm trying to make sure I do this in a way that I have to pay my car payment. Now, my car payment was due on the 22nd. I paid it yesterday because today is Thursday, May 29th. I do not get a late fee. Interest may accrue a little bit more, but I paid it. I paid it. Because that last paycheck, it did not happen. As a matter of fact, I did budget water on my last paycheck, and that did not happen. So that's why you see it again on this one, because I was unable to pay it. Some other stuff came out, and that's why I don't like auto pay, because I knew in my mind that I did not set up my internet for auto pay, and it came out instead. So you won't see that on this paycheck because it came out on the 16th. Okay, so next is see, Apple came out, the HP ink came out. I'm just trying to make sure I have everything in order. My lecture is going to be due again, so I got to put that down. Because like I said, some of this is covering June. So 165 is going to go to electric. Let's keep a tab. Hold on. 2322 plus 450. And let me make sure this is in frame so you guys can see. Okay. 2772 minus the 600 towards my mortgage, minus the 90 towards water, minus the 165 towards my electric. And I have, oh, and minus the 489.52 towards my car payment. I have two debts that were supposed to get paid on the 16th. Did not happen. It did not happen. All right, so debt one was 100. Debt two was 150. So minus 250. And I paid those last night as well. So all of these got paid yesterday. This got paid yesterday. This I'm sending today. And what else is on here? So I have 1,100 left. I still need to put aside money for, I still need to put, oh, nope. Debt number 3. Hold on. It was another 100. And this is why I picked up a second job. If you're new to my channel, this is exactly why, because I don't want this to linger on and things come up and then I don't want to get in debt if something happens. I want this done. I want my savings built up, and I say it all the time. Okay, so cell phone. Cell phone will be due on the I know it's due before the 11th or the 3rd. No, before the 13th. I think it's due before the 13th. I may be okay. Okay, so hold on. Life insurance. I actually got a new policy, which is 205. So minus 205. That leaves me with 872. I may be okay. Maybe. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. I may be okay. Okay, so for gas, I'm sorry if I keep saying for gas, move all this stuff out of my way. Oh, gas I budgeted 50. So let me tell you, we are back in the office full time every day, 5 days a week, going to commute to and from work in traffic every day, 5 days a week. I have to commute to go to work. I'm grateful. I'm grateful. I'm grateful that I have a job. I'm grateful that I have a steady income coming in. I am so grateful. But I don't want to commute. But I have to. So it is what it is. And then I work my second job on the weekends, but that's like 2 minutes from my house. So I'm okay. And then grocery, I am budgeting 150. I did go grocery shopping last night and spent 119. So I still have a couple of dollars left over in that area. Let me minus out 200 for that. Okay, so now I'm at 672. I have mortgage, my water, my electric, my life insurance. I did my car payment. I did those debts. Oh, I do have money. Yes. I was a little worried because I know my bills have to get paid. I definitely want to put aside some of this extra income into savings, but I wasn't sure how much I was going to have left over. And I hope I'm talking loud enough because this is how I think through this thing. I do want, even if I feel like I'm missing something. I feel like hold on. Where's my book? Where is my mortgage, lights, internet, TV streaming is done, cell phone, all my subscriptions, my debts. Ooh, yes, yes. Everything is on there. Everything is on there. Okay. All right. So even if I do half of my cell phone here, it won't put such a strain on that 11th paycheck. So I can do half here minus 207, and then I got enough left for savings. I even got enough for an extra debt payment. I just feel, hold on, because I feel like I am missing out on something. I just feel like there's something that I am not thinking of, but I may be okay because I actually got paid 3 times this month. And when I did my budget, I had enough for all of my bills, all of my debt payments, and for travel. So, what's coming up at the beginning of the month? My mortgage, my electric. So, on the next paycheck, I'll pay the internet again, half of my mortgage, TV stream, plus I have a second job, but that second job should be for savings. I think I'm good. Look at God. Look at God. Making a way. Look at. Okay, so let's go to. Oh, I know what it was. So, yeah, that's those. For my savings, I want to make sure that I am putting money into certain categories. I have sinking funds and I do savings challenges and all that stuff. But what I am realizing is I'm doing the savings challenges, but I need to make sure every single month I am putting money away for my sinking funds. And then I can take extra and do saving challenges. So as I flip through on my over here to my sinking fund, where are they? Where are they? Sorry, hold up. I'm looking for my sinking funds. I do not. Here we go. Okay, so for, like, I know I have Microsoft, right? And I pay for that every year annually. I need to put at least $12 into that one. So we're going to minus 12. Did I add something earlier? Hold on. Hold, please. Minus 600, minus 90, minus 165, minus 205, minus 207, minus 200, minus 49.52, minus 350. Okay, 465.48. So Microsoft is, I want to put at least $12 a month. And at the end, I can always adjust it as I get closer. I don't do Amazon. Like I cancel Costco. That's what it was. I forgot, and I was putting money away for my notary. You guys know I forgot to renew my notary, so I got to do that all over again. That's why I was looking at this money. I don't know how I did that, how I forgot it. And it's in my planner and everything. I was getting emails, but my mind kept thinking it was renewing in July. It renewed in May. Sunday is the day it expired. So I have to renew my notary. I'm not sure what that's going to be. That's what it was. That's what it was. I think it's 245. That's exactly what I was missing. And I'm glad I just looked at my sinking funds because that's what made me think of it again. So I have 12 to Microsoft. Once I pay my notary, I can start saving for that again because that's an every 2-year thing. My car registration and yearly parking. So let's just say my vehicle. How do I want to say it? We're going to say registration / parking. And the parking is because they charge us to park at work. So every year we pay like $140 for the year to park at work. Yeah, to park at work. Isn't that cool? And I said 49 for that. And then it is hurricane season. For those that don't know, I do live in Florida, and we stay stocked up on water. We stock up on batteries, flashlights, canned goods. So, yeah, I want to make sure that I'm putting money aside for that. So for here, let's minus 12, minus 49. I'm going to put, because we are in it, and I'm praying that we have a wonderful, safe year. Yeah, I'm going to at least do 25. I did go out yesterday and buy some water. That's what went to my grocery. But I always try to keep water in my house anyway, bottled water. Okay, so that leaves $134. Now, what I can do is take towards my savings. I put 100. No, wait. Rewind. Giving. I'm tripping. Giving. And 90 here. And then for my buffer, so we're leaving $4.48. I feel like I'm forgetting something else, but I think that's it. I think that's it for the beginning. Hold on. Because I have not done my June calendar. Oh, I told you. Told you. Actually, no, I'm good. I'm good. Okay. So I think that's it. So let's do 2772. Oh, let's do this right. 600 plus 90 plus 165 plus 205 207 225 208. This is $1,556.48. My notary, I'm guessing, I'm not sure if it's going to be that much, so it may not be, but just in case. And whatever I don't use for that, I will actually put more into savings. This is 200. And then I have, and if you hear anything next to me, I'm dog sitting for my brother for, it's been about a week and a half, and he stays right up under me. 489.52 plus 350. Yep, 839.52. Oh, I hope I've been in frame and you guys could see what I'm doing. Let me zoom. And I try not to zoom in too much because when I do, then I'm out of frame. Okay, so for this part, 12 plus 49 plus 25 plus 90 is 176. I was at first feeling bad about this part, but this is truly savings. Because when I see saving, I'm like, dang, I'm only saving 90, but no, I'm saving $176. I'm just saving with a purpose. All right, so 2772 minus 155648 minus 200 minus 839.52. We're at a zero-based budget. Zero-based budget. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so that is what I am doing with this paycheck. We already know that this is done, this is done, this is done, that's done. This is paid. This I'm doing today. I have cash for gas already, and this is done. So yeah, that should be it. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. I've noticed that several people have been subscribing, and I appreciate you all. I've been trying to go back and subscribe to everybody's channel that subscribes to me. I do believe in returning the support. And when I subscribe, I always try to watch at least 1 or 2 videos right away, so that way YouTube doesn't snatch me back off or unsubscribe me. All right. So I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. I really, really, really appreciate it. We are still moving forward. Remember, that's my word for this year. No matter what's going on, I'm still moving forward. May has been that month. I had to travel twice, but I am back in full force. All right. I pray you have a wonderful, positive, blessed day. And I will catch you in the next video. Bye.